Hey everybody, this is Mike from Beyond Two Wheels. Today we're going to have a look at the Buyee Bluetooth headset for helmet communication. It's a pretty cheap setup that I got through Amazon.com. So stay tuned and I'll give you all the details. So when we think Bluetooth headsets, probably the first name that comes to mind is the Sena. I looked at a Sena, and in order to get the Sena that I wanted with the options that I wanted to have, it was going to be roughly $150 for the cheapest setup. I stumbled across a couple of Chinese knockoff Bluetooth headsets after doing some Google searching, and I ran across some that were very inexpensive, but I was just kind of unsure about them. They all seem to be named as knockoffs of other brands, and one of them was a knockoff of this particular model, the Buyee BT. I think it's like a BT09. But I watched another review, and people had really good things to say about them. They said that the communication distance was fantastic, about 800 to 1,000 meters. So I decided to purchase one. As you know, I'm a pretty low budget guy. So this particular model is about a little less than $60. I think it was like $56 on Amazon. It comes in this nice little white box. Inside the box has the directions and all of the installation instructions. Let's start with the contents of the box. It comes with a USB plug, wall plug with a USB output, and then this USB cord, which is actually I believe it's a micro USB instead of a mini USB. Most cell phones use a mini USB. This is smaller. This is the micro. So make sure you hold on to this cable, don't lose it. It came with two sets of these Velcro discs to put inside the headset. I've already used one inside my helmet. It comes with this sticky Velcro adapter for the side of the helmet to hold the unit itself. And then it also comes with this clip style helmet adapter. This is the base plate for the head unit. The head unit just pops into these little grooves. It's kind of hard to do sometimes. And then it just slides down. I make it sound easy. And then it just slides down, which is good because it doesn't come off very easily either. And then there's a little lock tab here, holds the head unit in place. Also comes with this small little screwdriver. I imagine it's both for this clip piece here, in case you need to pull the clip off or replace it or whatever. Not really sure why you need the screwdriver, but it has it. It also comes with the headset, which these speakers are actually pretty good. I've already had this in my helmet. I pulled it out just to do the review, but they're pretty loud. I actually have to usually turn it down from full volume because it is pretty loud. And it comes with this nice boom mic with a really nice foam piece on it. It does a good job of blocking out the wind. I'll have to add in some video later of exactly what it sounds like on the bike. The headset is wired, which is something I also like. I notice like the Senas and some of the other models, they actually use contacts on the backing plate, which is okay, but if you get water in there, it's a lot easier for it to get into those contacts than it is into this plug that's facing down, because actually once you stuff in the plug for this, it's pretty well sealed watertight. You actually have to really squeeze it in there. So it's really hard to get water inside of that. How the unit works. Okay, so there's a power button here. Hold it down for a couple seconds. It powers on. You hear the beep. It has the multifunction button here, which is like the phone call button, and then it has a jog dial. This particular unit does Bluetooth communication with a phone. It also does Bluetooth intercom between other units. It says you can connect up to 3 other units. I have read reviews that guys have said they've connected these with Senas, so no problem there. Since Sena is probably the most popular brand, your friends will probably have a Sena. There's one other function that this particular unit has that I didn't see that any other unit had, and that is FM radio, and that's fantastic because, you know, even there's some areas where you just can't get service, so you can't do things like listen to Pandora or iHeartRadio or whatever, and it gets old listening to the same music that you have on your phone. So double click this button and FM radio comes on, and then to change the channel you just turn the jog knob and it will tune to the next, it'll auto tune to the next channel it can pick up. And the same thing for the other direction. And then you have volume control by holding the knob. You turn it up. And when it's at full volume, it gets a little ding dong, ding dong. And then you can turn it forward, and that turns the volume down. And again, minimum volume, maximum volume, you get this little dee-dee-dee-dee. Again, the speakers are really loud. To turn the radio off, you just double tap it twice. Incoming calls will automatically interrupt the radio, and the radio will resume as soon as the call's over, just like every other Bluetooth headset. Same thing with when you're using, when you're streaming music off your phone via Bluetooth. If a call comes in, it interrupts it. You can be paired to both a phone and an intercom system at the same time. So if you're chatting with a buddy while you guys are riding and a call comes in, it will interrupt the intercom system and let you take the call, and then the intercom will resume once the call has ended. So it's a pretty good setup. Again, this was only like $56. It's a great little unit, and I can't wait to get out with some of my friends and see how the intercom system works. So hold on the button to power it off. It gives a beep, powers off. See the light, it'll light up bright, and then it will shut off. It's a pretty neat little setup. I really liked it. It came with these 2 different interlock pieces for the helmets, because I actually have 2 helmets. I have a full dirt helmet that I use, and then I have a dual sport helmet with a closed shield. So I'm actually going to put this on my dirt helmet along with these 2 discs. They give you extra discs in case you don't get the placement right of the speakers the first time. You can peel them off and put new ones on, but you could always just put kind of glue behind them too. I found on my fly helmet that there's a piece of trim around the very bottom that sticks out a little wider, and it was causing this piece to hold open real wide. So what I actually did was I actually trimmed. So I trimmed the bottom piece of it so that this would slide in there and be able to tuck shut. Because what I was running into was it was holding it open so wide that it was actually holding the cheek pad out, and it made my helmet feel really tight. So just some modifications that you have to do sometimes. As I said, sometimes you have to make some minor modifications to make things fit. Other than that, everything else went in really easy. Like I said, the boom mic, actually I felt like the length on the boom was just right. It really puts it almost dead in the center of the front, and it doesn't really pick up any wind noise, even though my vent is like right here in my helmet. Okay, so I wanted to show you just how easy it was to install this unit. So I have adorned the head cam, and first we'll unplug this, take this apart. I am glad that it's hard to get off of here, but it's kind of a pain when you really want it off. Okay, so as you can see, I had this plastic rim around the outside of my helmet here, and I just took a knife and I just kind of trimmed this little piece right here, and then I use this clip, and the clip goes right in there, and then the whole unit slides in like that, so that it's on the side of my helmet. And then this has Velcro on the back of it, and I have already I have all the pads out of my helmet right now because I'm washing them. But here, I've placed this Velcro pad here, and put this right like that, and then this microphone, the boom mic's going to sit right down here in the front. As you can see, it's kind of tucked in. It's all black, so I don't know how well you can see that. And then the cord for the other speaker will run around the back of the helmet. Just kind of tuck up in here. And this piece of Velcro will go on. I have another piece of Velcro right in here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this one will be Velcroed right in here. And that's pretty much it. I can actually show you how it'll sit in there once I get it all in. So then again, this piece locks onto here, and you slide it down. The thing I notice is this back plate wants to contour to the helmet, so sometimes it's easier to put the head unit on first and then put the clip on, because like I said, the backing plate wants to contour to the curve of the helmet because it is plastic, and then it's really hard to get that straight head unit on there. And then this goes just like this, plugs into that little groove there, and then all this stuff would be tucked in under the cheek pad, so you won't see it. So in fact, let me grab my cheek pads right here. So pop that there. Cheek pad goes there. That's where it gets tucked in. Get it in there. It's tucked in there, tucked around the back, and then put the helmet up like this. Pull these up. Okay. And the center shell. Probably, I actually did this the first time when I already had all the pads were in. I just kind of barely unclipped them and clipped them back in, so it was a lot easier the first time I put it in. It pops in there like that. Where it's tucked in there. Get tucked in there like that. And then these pieces go in here. And this piece gets tucked back in here like that. Same thing on this side. It's tucked in there like that. And this last cheek piece is around the strap there. Tucks in there. And boom, you got speakers in there. Like I said, it's pretty loud. Let's see if I can get the camera in there. Turn this on. And you hear it when it powers up. And then when people say, you know, I want to play too much music, I want to get copyrighted. So, but anyways, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave questions in the comments below. And don't forget to click that like button and subscribe for more videos. I got some other stuff that I'm going to be reviewing soon. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching Beyond Two Wheels.